Hey everybody, welcome back to Space Engineers Quest for Peace. Yeah, I'm standing next to the tower that, well, let's just be frank, it humbled me somewhat. It was an expensive operation. It cost me a rover, it cost me a flyer, but I did manage to take it. And I've managed to get a lot of the goodies off of this thing. Like if we look here in my cargo, some of the big things are the Prototech. Like it had 2 Prototech frames, which, you know, yay! Now the thing with Prototech frames is that means I can build Prototech machinery as long as I have things like panels and whatnot. So everything else can be manufactured with the Prototech assembler, except for the frames. The frames are things that can only be found. So having 2 of those means that I potentially can build a couple of Prototech machineries, including possibly, if we look into the build here, the Prototech assembler. There we go. So it takes 240 Prototech panels. That's the only thing that's a little bit problematic. The Prototech machinery and the Prototech cooling units. They can be found on a regular basis, and once I have that assembler, I can build the panels, I can build the machinery, and I can build the cooling units as long as I've got Prototech scrap, but even only a little bit of scrap. So it's good that I found those frames. There's, you know, a lot of steel plate and stuff still in there. I really did just try to focus on the most valuable things, and I think I'm just gonna leave the rest. Do I have a GPS? Yeah, so I've got a GPS here for salvage, so if I do need extra bits and pieces, I'll come back to it. But otherwise, I mean, I've got a good manufacturing base, so it is a little bit pointless spending hours grinding this thing down, or an hour grinding this thing down, when I could just make the stuff with a giant iron pit. So I'm gonna leave it here for now. Like I say, I have cleaned out all the valuables, but it's time to get back to base. And where's base? There's base. Time to get back to base, and I want to get more. Basically, I want to get what I've built up so far finished off. Open walls and all that. I also want to get some proper base defenses established. Those drones kind of kick my ass. There's some plants over here. I'm just going to grab these. The drones kind of kick my ass, especially the bruisers. They were flying around with, assault cannon turrets, 2 of them each. Nope, don't turn that on. Turn that off. Which, let's be frank, ate my lunch and took, and pantsed me. So, yes, I set up a couple of turrets on the base, but the ranging, oh, Jesus. Okay. Pulling in home. Sounds like the little guys, building and repair system is happily fixing everything that I broke on this thing up. So good. Let's use the right camera here. There we go. There's my backup camera, and let's get into our parking space and then have a look at what it is that I want to get done today. Hey, look, I got some buffs back. Yay! Okay, and dock and lock. All right, the base should pull all that stuff out. Izzy's good at doing that, and in the meantime, we can close up the door. I have no bottles on me for some reason, or they're just empty. So let's go take care of getting everything done and filled in. And I got a refill station in here. I still have no idea what I'm going to do for coloration around this place. I mean, I don't want to leave it just white solid, but not sure how I'm going to paint it. And that's the part I always struggle with the most. Okay, so there's actually ice in there, so we can throw that in there, and that is good to go. Okay, let's get back upstairs to the living area. And let's take out these little pill boxes here. I don't think I want to keep the guns on the roof of my home. But let's get this thing started buttoning up here. Okay, so let's clear the stuff off the roof here. Oop. Guess I should have unloaded that first. Oops. So let's just grab all the ammo. Oh, thank you guys. Right, I forgot. Build guys will pull that out. And I'm gonna lose this layer of roof because I want to give myself a little bit of a higher ceiling in here. Okay, so I've cleared out the roofs. I'm gonna leave some of the lower ceilings here, but I'm gonna open up in here just to... Why are you not in the floor? So I can have basically like a, skylight or something like that. And I think I'm gonna do the same thing over here, is use half blocks for the ceiling, and then I can put in maybe these kind of windows or different kind of windows, just to let in some of that natural light into the living area here. Kitchen, eating. It's a lot of space. I'm not used to giving myself this much space. I don't know what to do with it. All right, let's try closing this off here. So let's go to our interior walls. No. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to move the food prep station. I'll let the, there we go. I'm going to move this over. How have I got it piped up? Yeah, we can just do a little quick turn.
Inventory full.
I mean, that's half the reason why I use the build and repair system, is just cleaning up the damn mess I leave behind. Especially when you got a grade 3 or an elite grinder like I've managed to collect for myself. Yeah, I'm not putting a medical bay in there. I need these guys. So we'll drop that in right there. And then we can come back up top, put in one of them. One of us, one of us. Find my foodie station. Oh, where are you? There you are. And we'll put in a new food processor. And then we can put that in there, and then we can actually use our interior walls like I intended to. Because I do like these ones. These are some of my new favorite ones. Just because they have a nice variety of looks. And we can do that. And that kind of marks off the kitchen area. Yeah. Yeah. A little bit like that. let's first figure out what we want to do in here, and then we can stop. What can we do? Then we can figure out the ceiling. All right, so I'm gonna grab kitchen accoutrement because I'm gonna think the insert kitchen will work quite nicely here. Yeah, they got to it first. So we can prep food here, we can cook the food here. I don't really want the sink being on that side. What if I put a locker here? Ooh, the lab freezer's not in a convenient size. Lab cabinet? No. I think maybe we go back to this guy here. Yeah, I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put that there. Let's clear that out of it. Let's clear out of inventory here. There we go. So we'll put one there. One there, one there. And I'm going to plug off that there. Because then I'm going to take the kitchen again. Hello, Mr. Kitchen. Where are you? There you are. And we'll put the sink in right there. Yeah. Because I don't think the kitchen's going to need a super tall ceiling. Let's put in a conveyor up there. And like, oh, I need steel plate. There we go. And weld you up. Okay, so that's all our food prep area. I'm gonna take this. Gonna take that bit of wall out of there. Put the lab freezer there. So we have, you know, like our freezer and whatnot. It'd be nice if it would sit up front. But it doesn't, so it is what it is. Okay. I think we need a bit of a counter space here. So let's grab our desk blocks. We'll put a cross like that. Then we'll put eating area there. And then maybe I still have enough room to put in a breakfast nook. No. Okay, so we'll put that in there. Like that. I think we have better, yeah, inventory full. I think we have better things for kitchen stuff. Yeah, let's get in with one of those. What else we got? I mean, I don't want to really lock that off. Got that, got that, got that. Actually, here, let's do this. Yeah, inventory full. let's do this. Let's do this. Let's put a counter here. Let's put a counter there. Then we'll grab that. I am going to remove these guys. Yeah, let's do that. And then we can go back to our desks. Oh, and we'll go. It's exactly where I had it before, isn't it? No, it's not. It is over a little bit. Let's go like this. Not stand in the way. Then we can fit in one of those. Can't fit in one of those because that's blocking, but that's... How's that look? Lots of cooking area. And got a nice little counter space there. We got our cooking area there. We got our cleanup area. We got our food prep. All right, that is good for in here. We need to put something in the corner. So what do we got in the way of couch stuff? Or even planter stuff? Yeah, actually, let's do some planter. Ooh. I know what this place needs, and that'll help balance out this kind of indent here a little bit. Let's grab... Where's our planter? If I were a planter, where the hell would I be hiding? I'm in the toolbar, where you can't see. It's gonna take me a while for my brain to actually process that I don't have a planter anywhere. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, bookshelf. Bookshelf could go into the living room, so I don't want the bookshelf. Okay, so let's grab our planter. And we'll replace the food processing stuff with it, because I want to grab... Not the fish. The fish is already over there. Which one do I want? I think I'm going to go with the terrarium, which of course is going to need a gravity component, so we'll just make sure that we put it into production. And there we go. Okay, so we have that. What else can I do with this corner here? I can, just so it doesn't feel quite so crowded in the corner like that. I'll go with one of those. What else do I want to do in here?
Energy critical.
Yeah, I know, energy critical, thank you. Yeah, I can't really get right up against the wall there, so... Oops. So that's fine. Okay, let's go recharge up before she yells at me some more. That's why I have all these refill stations everywhere. Let's grab a quick snack. And yeah, okay, so that's the kitchen. Okay, let's put some ceiling stuff up. So we'll start with, in the corner here, one of, oh yeah, no, yeah, no. What do I want to do over here? I think I want to go... Oh, wait. No. We're going to go into this menu. Yeah, that's what we want. But not here. That there. That there. That there. And then over here, we will put that one. Ow. Oh, I turned my dampeners off, that's why. That one, and across like that. And this guy can fill in that. I'm out of steel plate. That one can go not there. What do we got? We got you. What about you? There we go. Yep, just like that. Gets stuck on a table. Then we can go back to this guy for this corner. Like that. We'll put this guy no, I think we can just go straight across here. Yeah, that'll work. And then for window effects, let's do one of those there, one of those there, 1, 2, 1, 2. One of those there, one of those there, and then we'll just fill these guys in with 1, 2, and just for a visual kind of playing around, we'll do that for absolutely no reason besides why not. Okay, I'll let the nanos fill that stuff in. So that's got that spot. Let's see what we can do over here. So we'll start off with you again. I get you to nicely sit in the corner there. Nope, but maybe you have what I want, what I really, really want. Yeah, let's do that, because that'll fill in that part there nicely, which is good. Cool. Okay, and then we can use that, and that to get the hallway. And I think for here, I want to put a window in here. Got nothing for light so far. Where the hell did I put that? There it is. No, there. As I have these guys like that. Yeah. And then in here, where I really want all the light to be, go across like that. We'll grab one of these. One of us. One of us. No, actually, I want to grab one of these. And just try to get it rotated correctly. Nope. 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 Come on. You can do it. There we go. We'll put that there. And we can go back to these guys. 1, 2. Yep, that'll work. And now I should be able to... I think we'll use 2x1s. Got some girders. And that can go like that. Oop, that is the wrong way. We want the privacy on the inside. I want to go that way or that way? I think I'm going to go that way. Okay. Yeah, there we go. For light, I mean, I got this guy here. Let's turn off the flashlight so that can use to illuminate. It's a little bit dark in here. Where can I put some lights? Put a nice corner light there. Man. Okay, I'm gonna take these down. Why did that sound like he was on the roof? And how did you get up here if you are up here? Why are you different from everyone around you? One of these things is not like the other. There we go. Hello? Where are you, Mr. Piggy? Well, as long as you're nowhere near where you're gonna bother me, I don't really mind you just hanging around and living your best life. You stay out of my way, I'll stay out of your way, and everyone will be much happier about the arrangement. Okay. You know what? Let's just do, for a little bit of decorative sake, something like that there. Yeah, that'll work. And now we can go back and grab some window glass. And I'm gonna mount them from the top there. That way I can put lights in underneath. Where the hell are you? I know he's around here somewhere. Okay. We come in here. We have this guy. How are we looking on the inside here? Now I can put up a couple of light panels. Yeah, I think I'm going to put in a couple of light panels right here. Just like that. There we go. Okay. So once I've adjusted the radiuses and stuff like that, those will be fine. Have we got light in here? Not particularly, but we can put into the ceiling. Yeah, we'll put in now one of them. And one of them. Let the little guys load everything up, and then I'll finish off the welding. Okay, and then over here, we have all the space in the world. I don't have any construction components, so we'll grab some of that, and we can put a light in right over the door. That'll help fill in that area. Again, all the radiuses, of course, are going to need to be adjusted, and the colors are going to have to be done. I'm very likely also going to replace all of these steel light armor blocks and put in the floor blocks underneath. All right, now, living room. Living room, living room, living room. What do I want for my living room? You're going to want couches. So we'll grab that. So we'll go with a... Go with the couch here. Lose all the bits and pieces. There we go. So let's put a couch there. Put one there. One there, one there. That's an insect couch. like the plant being there. Ooh, actually, here. Let's do this. Get back to the couch. And have a nice little sit-down area outside. So, you know, you can have a little bit of a sit-down on the outside here. I'm gonna grab some planters because they just make really good little kind of soft wall boundaries. So we can come in through here. We'll put those there. That. Okay, we're gonna need some entertainment in here. Weather's not great. How am I doing for power? Battery. How are my batteries doing? My batteries are max store power 30 meg, 3 megawatts, 3 megawatts, 3 megawatts. How much am I currently outputting? 34 kilowatts. How much is coming in? Yeah, okay, so the wind turbines are just keeping up right now at whatever minimal level of production I have, so I don't have to worry about my power there yet. Eventually, maybe. Oh, that's kind of an interesting view, so I have to remember that I have this view up here. Okay, entertainment area. What am I going to do for an entertainment area? Let's get the inset entertainment block. Where do I want to put it? I want to put it because apparently how I lay out my toolbar is vitally important to me. What am I still gonna need? Okay, so let's get rid of the bookcase here, I guess. Go to our decoration blocks. I really wish I could remember what all the inset blocks main category was, but I never can. That's the inset couch. That's the toilet. Aquarium couch. Bookshelf. Put some dead people around. Like the dead people. That's all small grid. I don't even see the entertainment unit. Okay, enter. Have I still got shit in the progression? Oh, I do too. Okay. Well. Where's my interior decorative stuff? Where is the inset? Inset? Where is my inset? Entertainment unit. There it is. I need to build a sound block. Sound block. I don't even have enough to... Oh, okay. We'll put you up there. There, now I've unloaded that. Now I can find the entertainment unit. Do 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 do. Mana do 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 do. Mana mana do 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 do. Do 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 do. Mana mana do 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 do. There we are. Okay, so Change of plans. Hello, piggy. We'll put that there. And we'll grab a planter, put that there. Like that. Yeah, and we can grab a couch again. Grab some bits and pieces. Go there. Go there. Big couch there. And we need some coffee tables, so we'll put... Oop, apparently my tummies are rumbling. What am I doing? No, I think instead I'll just put these little corner bits right there. Right there. A couple of little end tables. And over here. Yeah, maybe that'll work. And we can do that. Over here, put that there. And then we can grab our planters to get some greenery in here. So we'll put a planter there. You can put a planter there. Put one there. Yeah. That'll work. Okay. Let's get some ceiling stuff going on here. And I'm getting stuck up on things. We'll build these guys across. We'll build these guys across. Like that. And take these fellers out because I'm going to transfer these over to interior blocks. And that would be these guys because they have the same basic shape, but they're just a little bit more open. So we can go like that, and all the way across here. Maybe we'll go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, so here's what we'll do. We'll go 1, 2, 3, and then we'll switch it up with a couple of these guys. Like that, and like that. Does that look like crap? Yeah, that just feels like it is ready to take someone's noggin off. So we won't be using those. We'll just go and continue on with these guys. Just like that. Okay, and then across here. Still don't know where he's actually hanging out. Let's get some plate. Across the top here just to kind of unify the ceiling. Now we're out of blocks. Probably eat something. Eat up a curry and recharge. There we go. Cross like that, and then we can go back to our windows. If I had some girders, I'd girder in the morning, I'd girder in the evening, all over this land. Ooh, That actually kind of worked out. Cool. Almost like I had plans. By the way, spoiler alert. Not so much in the plans. Okay. What am I going to do for this corner? And in this corner. And in this corner. No. I think we're going to have to use this one. Yeah, we'll use that guy. Then we can use this one here. Grab these guys. Boopty. Oh, wait, no. Inventory full. No. We are going to... like that. Yes. So that's what we're going to do. Then we can do that, we can do that, we can do these. And I think here... you know, I really don't get a lot of chance to use these ones. I'm not going to use it there. Do I want to just... or do I want to... This is generally why I leave this to the absolute end, because it's the part that makes my brain hurt the most. Inside corner. Nope. We're gonna go inside corner. Like that. Do the same thing over here. Like that. Grab these guys again. There is a pig nearby me and I have no idea where he is. I also don't know where he got in, because I've got all of the access points now, kind of, once he went up these stairs. Could he have gone up these stairs? Oh, he might have. Where? Oh, there you are. Hey, little fella. How you doing? Ow. Got a little close. That was on me. Hi, buddy. Okay. Ignore the pig. All right. Let's finish this roof line off. And then we'll trim the outside a little bit. And then we can swap floors. So we want to use you. Yes, you. We're gonna go like that. We're gonna go like... I go from inventory full to nothing in my inventory. Lickety split. Like nobody's business. Okay. We're gonna switch into this category because I think what I want to do now is, yeah, we're gonna do this. So I'm gonna fill these corners in like so, and then we can come up like so. Have a nice little vaulted ceiling right in here. And then we can grab our steel plates again. Yeah, I'm going to switch to plastic instead of battered for these guys. So let's just do some... Oops. Hey, how are we doing? I like that soup. All right, so actually really like how that ceiling came out. Yeah. And I'm slowly getting my buffs back. Okay, that looks good. I like that. No idea where I'm putting lights, though. Where can I fit some lights? Where will they actually mount? Okay, so they'll mount there. They will not mount there. It will mount there. Nothing important. Ooh, there we go. We take these guys and we go 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Okay. Kitchen lights. We have very few places. Can put one there, put one there. Put one there. And I think that's probably all I'm going to be able to put in here. And they unfortunately will not go anywhere else. It's a bit of the problem of using the half blocks there. Oh well. Okay, now out here we've got these lights. If I put anything up there, yes, we have a ceiling up here. I think that'll do for the inside. Now the outside here is yuck. So we're going to do a little bit of decorative here just to break up this big ass flat wall. And then we can go across here. Okay. Now to fill in all this down here. Let's come out like a little bit and then we can put in I'm just trying to get like a beam or something across here. Oh, I should actually use the existing beams. Okay. Okay, so we already have basically places here where the beams go through. So we're going to use those. So we're going to go one there. We're going to go one there. And then we do the match on this side. Oh, hit the wrong damn key. That helps. And then we can go across. Like that. And then we're going to fill in with half block. What can I do in the corners here? Because what I'd like to... Oh, I can't do that. Can I? No, none of that will work. I want to do something a little bit in the middle here. What have I got for options? Not that one, not that one, not that one. I could do... Oh, I know what I can do. I know what I can do. We can find that. None of that is centered in any way, shape, or form, but that's okay. That's the center one, so I'm going to come out to here. We'll go to here. Take these guys back. All of them. Like that, because then I could do a little kind of decorative bit like this. Nope, not quite. Sorry guys, you keep throwing the stuff up and I keep taking it all away. Yeah, we can do that. And then what I'll do is here, And here. And here. And there. Pop these fillers in. Like that. Like that. And then, what is that? 3 pieces of glass? We can close you all up once I get some girders. Whee! Like so. Okay. Now, front fascia. For the front fascia, we are going to do what? What are we going to do out here? Ew. Ow! 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 How did you get up here? Did you take the stairs? How did you get up here? You must have came up the stairs. Do I have to put some door here? I just might. I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Okay, what do I want to do that is interesting here? I think we'll come down like that. Okay, let's get some more in the wrong place. Why do you always weld the wrong one first? Okay, then for doorways, you know what? I'm going to see if this will work. It's like I said, I don't use these guys enough. Let's see what I can pull off utilizing these. Like that. Like that. And then I'll go over here. Like that. Because if I did this right, which I don't quite did, may have to do some reconnecting somewhere. You guys aren't doing anything over here, are you? Oh. Let's get her down. There we go.
Energy low.
Her bottle's refilled.
Fuel critical.
Not anymore. And then we can toss our... Oh, there's no ice in there anymore. I burned through all my ice. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, you guys were not... Oh, you were part of that hookup, weren't you? Did I break my conveyor network? Well, let's have a look here. Yes, I have indeed broke the conveyor network through that section, but I should be able to drop underneath here. No. Oh. I have a conveyor going downward. Yes, I can. Cool. I think what I'm going to do here is, well, I got some jetpack juice in me system, is I'm going to put, so we're going to go like that. We are going to go to
Inventory full.
here where I'm going to drop parts again. I'm going to put in a T-piece. Let's match up the material. Yeah, because I want to grab some modules here. We can clean this stuff out now that we've got all that done. So we can get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, and clear that out, and clear that out, and we have a toolbar again. All right, let's grab the speed modules because we want all the speed. There we go. So we're gonna put that one there. We'll pop that one there. We'll grab some pipages. All because I wanted to put a window in. All right. I need some platages. Make sure my carpets are empty. Nothing in the build planner. We can grab that stuff. And then I'm gonna go like this, and we'll put one of these there. Those, and one of those, and then we will just connect it with nice, clean, straight pipe. Like that. All right, all of this is falling to the ground. Okay, and then we can grab some floor pieces. We'll just throw these in here. And the little guy should get all that locked up for me. We can come back to here, finish doing what we were doing here. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that, and now we can put that there. Well, I just put the wrong thing in there, but that actually works. Happy accident. Because let's grab our windows again. And we're going to put one of these here. So much welding. I may have to go grab a load of silicon. Yeah, I'm going to have to go grab a load of silicon. Okay, so where is my silicon? Silicon. Where the magnesium is. All right, little fella. You're up. Okay, I think that should be it for the last load here. Let's even see if I can get it into the truck. Yeah, it'll fit in the truck. How full is the truck now? Truck's not that full, but it's silicon. I don't think I need that much silicon. All right, let's get back to base and finish getting those windows in and see where we're at. All right, we'll just slow down coming into the base here. Apparently I keep coming back at night. That tells me I need a lot more lights on the outside. That's looking pretty anemic. Okay, and let's get parked up here with my load of silicon, or my partial load of silicon anyway. Easy does it, and lock. And let's get that bulletproof glass. Okay, ooh. Guess I can turn your projector off because it is way out of date. Let's do that. Let's go and turn your projector off. No sense having it burning power. I probably should update that blueprint. But in the meantime, let's close this door. Let's close this door. And if the piggies are getting through here, which I suspect they are, put some fencing up here. I know there's the armature, but I don't feel like digging them out. We can just put a... Well, let's just put a lab door here. Let's not. There we go. Of course, now that I've done that, I have to do something here. Why does it... Yeah, let's just do something nice and quick and simple here, eh? Let's grab you. We'll put you there. Alright, maybe that'll keep the damn pigs off the main floor. Okay, so then I'm going to put one of you there, and then we can come back to you, and we'll put one of you there. Yeah, a little bit like that. I'm gonna replace you. Let's get the paints back. And yeah, sure. That can go there. And that can go there. And let's go back to our windows. Let's get the biggest piece of glass that we own. So window, I want a big old 3x3. The barred window, no. That's 1x1. 1x2. Yeah, 2x3. Because the 2x3, I think, has the 3x3 option. Which it does, because then I can take my 3x3 option and not be able to place it in place. There we go. And we can put that one there. Put that one there. Grab our offset door right here, and that can go right there. There we go. This brings a little bit more visual interest. Of course, that means I have to do something different here. And I think that's going to be something like this. Or this one? No, I think I like that one better. We'll put those two guys there. Alright, that's all closed off. We need to put some ceiling work back here. And finish closing off various walls. So for the wall, we're gonna go like that. Still not the right orientation. Gonna put that one there, that one there. Put that one there. Go like that. It'll go like that. It'll go all the way up to the ceiling. On both sides, like that. Because then I can grab this guy, that guy. Apparently I'm hungry, so I'll eat some kelp chips quickly. I think for here, I'm going to use one of them like that. Yeah, and then we can grab another one of those. I have a door there. We have a door there. What have I got going on over this side here? Oh, I think we'll just do, for now, I want to block that window off, so I'll do the same thing here. No, because I already am blocking that wall off. Let's screw it. We'll just keep going across here. Oh, I'm using the wrong block. I hate when I do this. Yeah. Just drop them anywhere. Okay, let's not use that. Let's do this. No. You know what? I'm gonna keep the inside wall clean. Yeah. Let's just put a clean wall on the inside. We'll let the nanos weld all that up. We have glass nut back here, but that's easy enough to fix. We're gonna grab that one and that one. I know they're upside down, but I don't mind. You can do that. I don't like the fact that these guys are all slightly different colors, so we'll fix this up by doing this. So we'll repaint these guys like that. And there we go. With the world's worst weather and everything being welded up, I still have this giant hole in the ceiling. Okay, that's got the roof. Let's grab some light panels. There we go. Oh, I'm about to run out of gas. Let's top up again. Eat a bag of kelp chips. Refill the bottle. Like so. And then I can put light panel, light. Light panel, like so. All right, and in here, just like that, and just like that. And all these will be adjusted as I kind of come across them. But for now, we're glassed off. We are glassed off. I think that has got the base closed off. So in the meantime, though, I think as it gets to be nighttime, I'm going to call it quits here for the day. We got what we wanted to get accomplished, which is get the building all sealed up and secured up. That truly looks like a... Oh my god. I realize that is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. What is the robot's name? Marvin. It's Marvin's face from the 1980s or 1970s British TV series Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I've made his freaking face. I'm gonna leave it. So thank you again for watching. If you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, maybe consider hitting the subscription button. And if you'd like to become a channel member and help the channel and help support the work I do, you can become a member. And big thank you, special shout out to Lee Baron Leevels for being our first member. Thank you very much, Lee. Everyone else, thank you as well. Until next time, be safe, be good, have a great day, and until next time, bye-bye.